No, I don't want to exit game. Okay, so the only thing I don't have fixed right now is my intro video, because for some reason Twitch like got rid of it, and I have to put that back in for like a blank scene, and I just dealt with a lot of stuff kind of on the sidelines. So now that we have that done, we're just gonna hop right into the next one. I already started recording, so we are on to chapter 5. How many chapters are in this thing? I feel like we're nearing the end. Oh, this is the last chapter. We're about to play through the last chapter. Woo! Okay, with that, I'm gonna edit the title of the stream to last chapter. So many new followers. Last chapter of The Wolf Among Us. There we go. It all ends here. It all ends here. Now is the chance for people to pop in and do what we need to do. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Which also means if I get through this in a decent time frame, I could probably switch to another game today. Oh, I have a lot of videos to upload. You played level up for 0. There it is. Hey! There it is. I was wondering why it was so delayed. Like, I could see it in chat, but then it only just popped up. I really do need to make, like, different visuals.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Recap from the beginning. Wow. From last chapter.
Not if I can avoid
Or
it.
technically the one before. Back to the first chapter. Oh, goodness. What kind of recap is this? Excuse me.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
We didn't.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
There's too many people here to pick a fight. Just saying. Here we go, gang. We're about to finish this game. I mean, really depending on how long this episode is. I mean, chapter 1 was super long. I mean, we're finishing it today. There's no doubt about that. I'm spending a good majority of my time streaming today, trying to get more people in, trying to get more followers, like really trying to dedicate myself to the viewers. You know, as I sit here and snack on my sodas and my cookies. Ow. can't help it, they're chewy.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink?
Not again.
Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
And that confirms it's
Well,
silver.
Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Somebody's trigger happy.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Right?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in
Sorry.
cold blood
His
like
family
that,
You
upstairs.
fucking asked me to do this.
and
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
I don't know if y'all can
So
hear
what do
that,
you
but
say, Sheriff?
I got
Can we
family
discuss
upstairs moving
terms?
stuff around.
You can have
It's so
Georgie.
loud it's going through my headphones.
Consider it a gift. ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Should
Did I
have took
miss
Georgie.
anything,
Probably. But there's more
Well,
going on than
get
just
you all
Georgie.
fixed up.
Well, shit. Yeah, I think you were right. Ah, the Q, the Q, the Q, the Q, the Q.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
It's Georgie. Fuck.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Why with the Q?
Oh god. This way.
Well, spit. Achievement unlocked, beginning of the end.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Damn. Big bad Wolfie time! Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this thing at the bottom? I don't know what this is at the bottom, and I don't like it. Ah! I think it's maybe like the time frame he'd get away. I'm doing pretty good at pressing W and Q. Fly! No!
Fuck! What was that?
Oh, the other car had him. It's because she's under the spell.
Take him off!
I can't.
We're gonna see if this finger is fast enough to hit Q. Shit! I think I'm about to lose the other guy.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
She's still got the ribbon around her neck, so she's still under control.
Keep going!
I think I messed up.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Yeah, that shirt just magically fit you.
Holy shit.
Yeah, most likely. Should have picked the other car. I didn't realize it had the other guy in it. Yeah, this is what happens.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
You want the one who actually killed them so you can get the bigger fish, so to speak. But the bigger fish was right there. He's running everybody.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I didn't
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or
It's
not.
just like a hired hitman. Doesn't care who hired him.
Go
He's the
ahead
one who
and
did
arrest
it.
me then. But it won't bring
Still
back
a
Lily or
crime,
Faith.
but
it
not
won't free
the
your
big
friend
crime.
Marissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this? You sold me out.
Welcome to the club, then.
You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started, anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die.
Don't
Maybe
talk
the
about
witches...
me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
No, just quiet.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
I don't know. Hi! I know, not a funny moment, but he had pie on his fist.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
His guts are spilling out.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when
Frickin'
you find
fly.
him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Well,
Good.
remember, he's about to die.
Old
Fly!
foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know why.
If I kill him, then I'm no better than him. Because that's still killing somebody, even if it's a mercy killing. But I don't want to leave him to die because that's not merciful! What do I do? What do I do? Leave him to die, don't do it. Okay. That makes me feel a little better.
Did.
Chose to let him suffer? No! I just didn't want it on my hands.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Oh, there we
I
go.
won't be a killer, Georgie.
Whew.
You selfish bastard.
I don't care, I explained myself.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Piece of shit.
Hi, Little Mermaid tail. Another one dead. Oh, pie. That's probably why he had pie on his fingers.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Nope, nothing on this side. Okay.
Of course. So, this is where they've been sending these.
I kind of liked how that, you know, immediately clicked. Excuse me. Sorry.
Big Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Oh, pictures. I'm trying to click on things so that he walk normally.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Small shivering bodies would fit.
Come on. It's hard to click anything. I'd make silver bullets here.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you've made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Oh, come on. My finger was on it.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Bloody Mary. My keyboard moved. I couldn't do it. Thank you for not playing any scary sounds during this. I'm starting to think trying to punch her is not the smart move. That I should just wait it out. Big bad hell? Oh, either way. I'm getting hit. Am I even hitting these things? Oh! Big wolf. Big wolf. Woo! He humped and plucked, then he threw the house down. Humped and plucked and threw the house down. Did I do it? Did I do it? Also, holy hell. I don't know. But again, holy hell. Achievement unlocked, a silver bullet. I guess it's over.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullet. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
For once, not clicking it was my saving grace. Whew, unlocked my last cigarette. Ah, damn. It's not my last.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
I need to clean it first.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
I already took care of Georgie, so drop
What do
it.
you mean you took care of him?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed
Yeah,
into the whole
I should
thing
have
and
hit
now
gave
he's
order
dead.
first.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
I just smoked out the fly.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
The crowd is considering the Crooked Man's point.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see. You want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who
I
will
know
pay
I'm not
your
talking
rent
a
when
lot
you're on
during
the
this
verge of
episode,
eviction?
but there's just so much important
Who
stuff
will
going on.
dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what?
Yeah, the main
Now
girl
it's my
is dead.
turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
Yep.
Did you kill her?
The main girl dead.
Did he?
So the ribbon's not gonna work.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say...
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
I should have waited just a
Georgie
little
do
longer.
It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
That's what I was gonna say.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't
Vote.
suggesting yourself.
That's how you
Should
do
have
it.
A vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
At least I try to be like
Appointed.
playing for the crowd.
He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you
Hey.
sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Oh yes, that is for
Yes,
sure.
Sheriff.
Haha! Paused! I am so glad I found that button. Okay. Oh, I get to do 3 things. So, we can either rip his head off, we can lock him up, or we could throw him down the well. I don't think throwing him down the well is going to be a suitable thing. he may not die, and people may be able to get him back out. I don't know exactly what's at the bottom of the well. Rip his head off, make a lot of people happy, but then we would have a murder on our hands, and we've been trying our entire game not to be murderers. I think locking him up is the best option because it's what we could do, and if she's offering to use magic, then I think that will help as well. Could he still possibly get out again? Sure, but to which point we could change our minds later? You know, kill him then. But still, you said prison. But now seeing the options, do you still say prison? Is the best option as well. My watch yelling at me to take steps. Alright.
Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
I like how only one person says to put him in jail. The rest of them are just like, death, get rid of him. So.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Ah! Q, 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 Q.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
We're getting a second chance option here. Should we still lock him up? Or should we just throw him down the well? Or I can do nothing. I can do nothing. I can hit the ... option. I feel like I'm being a little too loud for my microphone. I noticed it going into the yellow, so it might be peaking a little bit, which means it gets very scratchy. I really want this to be like a good quality microphone kind of thing, where you hear me really clear and well. And if I read a script, that it would almost sound like a radio voice. I'm sorry, I put my Twitch thing over on my spare computer, or my spare monitor, so I'm looking at all my Twitch stuff over here, even though my camera's right here, but my camera's here when I play the game, so I'm looking at the TV when I'm playing my game. Alright, should we still lock him up? Should we do nothing? We have, you know, all the options plus one now. I kind of feel like he wanted us to throw him down the well, so to spite him, we still lock him up, but at the same time, I feel like the game is pushing me towards throw him down the well. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Exactly. He ain't getting what he wants. Achievement unlocked, the north wind blows. I think we're nearing the end of chapter 5.
Someone's...
I think it glitched. I think it glitched on me. It's saying this choice is blank, this choice is blank, this choice is blank, and then ...
Gonna see you, Colin.
I think it glitched on me there.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few.
No matter what you choose, people would have been upset.
You might
True.
want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Why are they blank? Why are they blank choices? What the heck's going on? Whoa, whoa. I think my game's busted. My game is busted. Oh no. Okay, Oh, everything's really glitchy, isn't it? Everything's really glitchy now. Nothing's loading. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know if you're getting these messages, but I'm trying to reconnect. I think that's why the game is... I think that's why the game is blanking too. I think that's why the game is glitching as well. Still reconnecting. Still reconnecting, I think. It's popping in every now and then, but hopefully you can see it. Attempting to reconnect, recording. Says live now. Goodness gracious, I have other stuff popping up on the computer now. Awesome. Can you hear me? Yep, okay. Yeah, I think that's also why the game glitched there for a second, is because it couldn't connect anymore. So hopefully it saved right after the thing. Because, nope, it's still choices are blank. So I'm going to have to exit out of the game and reload it. Hopefully it'll do better. What I'll probably do is I'll finish this game and I'll end that and I'll start uploading the other videos and then... Shoo, fly, get off my webcam. And hopefully the internet will be working in a little bit when I try to start a different game. And it'll be nice to actually be on a game with the controller instead of all this nonsense. Because at least with a disc game, I don't have to worry about loading anything. Unable to sync. If you play now, you may not have previous game progress and you may permanently lose it. Oh, damn. Windows Update. Restart tonight. Okay, something's clearly not loading correctly. So we're gonna keep trying until hopefully I get the... No! Oh no! This is not good. This is absolutely not good. If I can't get this to load properly, then we can't finish the game without me having to go back in. Synchronizing Steam Cloud. I mean, it says I'm streaming still and that you're still there. So clearly it's connected to the internet. It's just a matter of it trying to work. Alright. It's loading now because it's doing the shifty shift of my computer screens. I just heard something. What the heck? I'm not seeing anything. Ah, it's doing the flashing thing again. No! Darn it. Okay, so give that a load moment. Coming back. I am hoping it's saved. Like, you gotta pray that that thing's saved. Hopefully chat's still working, because I think everything's still synced up. I hope so too. Gameplay. Okay, everything's kind of working. It looks like the chat's doing a weird thing over there. Alright, real quick. There we go. Chat's back up. Connecting. Let's see if we can get this to work. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's saved. I don't care if I have to do the pig in the elevator thing again, but hopefully it doesn't mess up on me, because I really want us to finish this. We are so close to the end! Can you see this? Yes, I can see you. I can see it, and I see it on the stream chat. Alright, let's finish this bad boy. Episode 5, continue. Good, that means it did save at some point. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Please tell me it's saved. Please tell me it's saved. Yes! We are good! One day later.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
I'm in awe of it too.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Busy, busy, busy. New mayor.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
I don't like that.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Kind of funny how it glitched on me. Like, that was the first thing we saw with, like, a weird choice. Yeah, pig butt. Hi, pork chops. Loading, 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 loading. We're finishing the game today.
I'm going. Jesus.
You had the money to buy a freaking glamour
Like 5
toad.
minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Just go grab that, would you?
He
Sorry
should
about
have.
all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm?
He's so
I've heard
sweet.
ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
I don't want the
hope
kid to go.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you
I don't
been
want
there
him
before?
to go.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
That Mundy's
Bye,
muggles.
Mr.
Yep.
Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Grandmaster Librarian. For new Fable
Saying
entry. But the car glitched to her.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know
Right?
it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
True, she doesn't look skin and bones anymore.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So
It was Lily
told
Glamour
him
to look like
everything.
snow. That was
And I begged
some
for
of the
mercy
the things
for
you
all of
missed.
us.
Lily
I
was
didn't want
Glamour to
anyone
look like
die
Snow White.
over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
I try to be comforting. I try to be comforting. Fuck
I
you.
don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in. And I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
I don't even get to know what my last choice did. What? What? So that's how it ends. Why? What did you do, Georgie? Oh, so other people ended his suffering. Sure. Yeah, thank you. A trial. Yes, we gave him a trial. Less than half chose to imprison. Well, forget you guys. Oh, everybody accepted his gift. Look at that. 2.5% of people didn't accept TJ's gift. Y'all are mean. Me and 8% of players stayed silent. Okay, good, but still. Special stats. I'm guessing, well, no, like, because of how this went, Georgie probably could have survived. Faith had to die. Oh, goodness gracious. Pick up a graphic novel today. I mean, we're getting close to Christmas. Anybody want to put that on the Christmas list for me? Oh! Yay! Yay. We are now done with this game that wanted to glitch on us so badly for the end. And that's all she wrote, folks.